All right, we are now live. Can you all hear me? Hi, good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment. Comment yes if you can hear me. Can you all see me? If you all can see me, please let me know also as well. Good evening, everyone. Okay, let's get set up first, huh? All right. Okay. All right. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, type yes. Let me know in the comment. Oh, more and more people are joining. There's a 20-second. There's a 20-second delay. I'm just seeing in all the comment. Very good, very good. Okay, we are ready for part two. Part two. Good evening, everybody. Wait, let me stop share my screen first. All right. So how's everybody? How's the whole week ahead? If you are in Singapore right today, this is our final day of our phase one, lock at home. Tomorrow we can finally meet people already. We can finally get out of the house to go and meet people and socialize, maximum 5 people. So my mom say, right, that the government make 5 people, right, don't want to make it too obvious because they want to make it allow 4 people to actually play mahjong together. All right. So I am, if you have a great week ahead, please let me know. Yes. Y'all can't hear me. Who can hear me? Oh, some of you can hear me. Oh, all of you can hear me. Very good. All right. Now, where are you guys from? Which part of the world are you from? Which city are you from? What time is it in your area right now? Because right now in Singapore, it's like 8 p.m. I know in Australia, some of you are pretty late, 10 p.m. Thank you for coming online to actually take a look at this, this live video. So if you are watching this live video, in the comment, type L, the letter L. And if you are watching this on replay, type R. And if you are new to this live video, you are watching it for the very first time, type N. N for new. All right. Now, if you know anyone who loves to travel, who wants to travel, who want to see the 7 wonders of the world, who can't wait to get out of their country to just take an airplane just to fly anywhere, share and tag with your friends, let them know about this live video as I share with them about the 7 wonders of the world experience. All right. So again, if you're watching this live, type L. If you're watching this on replay, type R. And if you're watching for the very first time, type N. All right. I see Mona Walker, a new sub. Welcome. All right. So where were we the last week? Where were we when we were talking about the 7 wonders of the world? Which country did I last visit the last time? Anybody? What was the last country that I visited last time? We have more people coming about. All right, we have more and more. N. Okay. Now let me go back to my share screen. Okay. Now the last time I was where? I was at Jordan. All right, Jordan, the lost city of Petra. So we covered 3 countries last week. Now today I'm going to share with you some interesting, amazing places. Now where's the next one? Where is the next place that I am going to? Where's the next place I'm going to? Jordan. What's next? What's after Jordan? Can any of you remember? All right. The next place I'm going to is Egypt. All right. So how many of you went to Egypt? How many of you went to Egypt? Let me know who have ever been to Egypt before. Who wants to, is on your bucket list to visit Egypt? How many of you been to Egypt and who have seen Egypt before? Wants to go? What is it your bucket list? If it's your bucket list, let me know in a comment. Egypt. Yep, Egypt. We are here in Egypt. Now, what's in Egypt? Very obvious. Egypt, the Great Pyramid, right? This is the Great Pyramid of Giza here in Egypt. Now, there's a lot of stories about Egypt. They make a lot of movies on Egypt. There's amazing artifacts there, the monuments, everything. So when I went to Egypt, right, for me it wasn't so much of I plan to go there because Egypt is not in the modern 7 wonders of the world. It's actually the ancient wonder of the world. So there were 7 ancient wonders of the world. 6 of it were gone already. the Great Pyramid of Giza. You know, it's the last and only surviving ancient wonder that is still around. So the this pyramid, right, has been around for 4,500 years already. It's the last and only standing. Now you can talk about all the wonders of the world right now. You know, after they are gone already, right, this pyramid will still be around. That is a true testament, right, that, you know, greatness, how amazing. That's why they call it the Great Pyramid of Giza, not just the Pyramid of Giza. All right. So I hope you have never been there. You know, really make it a bucket list to at least see the 7 wonders of this last and surviving ancient wonder of the world. It won't be gone, you know, but it will still be there. But, you know, make it a bucket list as fast as possible. All right. So now when I arrived into Egypt, right, it wasn't a planned trip. It wasn't I wanted to go there, or it wasn't in my plan, but it happened to be a stopover. You know, because I was going to Rome, you know, from Jordan. But there was, right in between was Egypt. So I'm thinking might as well go and, you know, take a look at the Pyramid of Giza. So I stopped over there for just 1 day, no stay over. It was just a layover for maybe 6 to 8 hours. So when I arrived there was a driver who picked me up, and then after that, it drove me to the place. And then when I got out of the taxi, right, okay, I tell you, it's like in the movie one. You know, when I open the taxi door, right, it was like suddenly like those movie effect like that, right? When it came out of the door, then you can really see it from the far shadow, right? The whole Great Pyramid, you know, it was very, very tall. So when I ran there, right, you can see this is how high the pyramid is. And it's amazing. There were so many people over there at the Pyramid of Giza. So I went there, you know, I took a camel ride, you know, took some amazing pictures. And you can see, you know, I was on the camel, and you can see, right, even the camel also smiling at the camera. Well trained. Jason, where is my backpack? There is my backpack. Wearing it, man. So this is one of the best shots you can take when you go to the Egypt, right, and go and visit the Pyramid of Giza, right. You must ride a camel. All right, this is the must to do, and you must take at this angle there. All right, so there's a kid who will even help you take a picture, right, who will put a stone there as if you carry a rock one. So this is you know, at the pyramid there. So we even visit the Sphinx, all right, and also at the same time, right, okay, you see the Pyramid of Giza, right, I want to share with you. Now you can see the Pyramid of Giza has been built 4,500 years ago. All right. And you think about it, all these are rocks, are stones, you see. And think about 4,500 years ago, right? People have no technology, no tools like what we have today to actually build this up. So even till today, right, it remains a mystery how the people last time in Egypt were able to build such a monument today. It's a mystery. How are they able to carry the stones, the rocks across until here to actually build such a monument that lies in perfection, that stays in perfection for 4,500 years? Now you see, it took them 20 years to build. 20 years to build. Now people, you know, some people start a business, less than 20 days they quit already. Am I right to say that? Some people do for 20 weeks, they complain and just give up already. Some people, you know, 20 months, they give up already. This group of people, right, took 20 years to build the Pyramid of Giza. And it took 100,000 workers to actually build this up. Not so much workers, but more of oppressed slaves at that time. So you see, 20 years to actually build something, and this whole thing, right, lasted for 4,500 years. Now, in this 4,500 years, right, would you agree that there were a lot of natural disasters, right? You know, thunder, lightning, tornado, earthquake, whatever, rain or shine, right? After 4,500 years, all the ancient wonders of the world gone already, all the buildings gone already, everything all gone already. But the Pyramid of Giza still stays in the same perfect shape. You know, so this is the true testament that greatness takes time to build. You want to build something 20 years, right, that lasts for 4,500 years. Today, people still talking about it, right? So you really want to use this this mentality. Yeah, Jason really also known as the Pyramid of Khufu or Cheops. Yeah, so they actually built this pyramid, right, for this king called the King Cheops. So he actually is there, and there, I think there are 2 or 3 pyramids, right, for his wife one. So this is the tomb of Kim Kyoks. Okay, now let's talk about pyramid again on the sidetrack of holidays and everything, right? Let's since I'm on this topic of pyramid, right, I want to talk about pyramid today. Now look at pyramid, right? You can see at the bottom, in order for a pyramid to be so strong, so big, so tall, right? Okay, it has to have very, very strong foundation, isn't it? Right? It's all about having the right foundation. Now, let's talk about a business. How can a business be associated with a pyramid? Now, if you're in network marketing or direct selling, all right, you'll always be facing this challenge of people telling you, oh, you're in one of those pyramid kind of thing. Now, when I was first exposed to, network marketing, right, to a first seminar, right, my first of thought, right, was this is one of those pyramid thing, where the top guy makes the most money. All right. So when I share all this, right, it's for you to help you understand as a general knowledge. Even if you're not in network marketing or direct selling, it is good to actually know this, because most people are ignorant to this pyramid kind of thing. Am I right to say that? People don't know about pyramid, what pyramid, people tell bad story about pyramid, so you think it's a scam, that kind of thing. So what's a pyramid? Now, let's talk about if you're in direct selling and network marketing, right? Okay, at least you understand this concept, so that next time, right, people were to challenge you with this objection of a pyramid, you know how to handle this objection. But if you are not in network marketing and direct selling, this is good general knowledge. At least when you get into conversation, you know what you are talking about. Am I? Is it good? Right? So let me share this. Now, in a corporate structure, right? Am I right to say that is also a pyramid? Am I to say that? If you all agree, say yes, right? The CEO, the vice presidents, the management, the employees, correct? That's always, so am I to say the top guy makes the most money and the bottom people are the employees, right? Now, the bottom people, right, are not exactly the employees. For a successful, strong company to be around, for a business to be around, a successful company, okay, must have a strong, solid foundation of what? Customers, right? So you see, when we talk about MLM, network marketing, and direct selling, right, we always say, oh, the bottom people are the suckers, the loser. They basically help the top people make all the money. That's true in every corporation. You see, the bottom people are the customers who are willingly paying money to the company so that the top people makes all the money. You see, let's say I talk about going to a supermarket, all right? You don't call someone who go to the supermarket, right, to buy groceries and everything, and then after you call that person a loser because you're at the bottom of the pyramid. You pay money to the company. A happy customer is not a loser. A happy customer is not a sucker. That is how the whole corporation, a business works. That is a corporate structure. Now, when you talk about network marketing, the same thing. Top rank, high rank, middle rank, low rank. They always say, the top rank makes all the money from all the low rank. The low rank are all the suckers. Now, again, a successful network marketing structure, right? Again, you also have to have a strong, solid foundation of customers, isn't it? So now, if you have a large base of customers, right? Okay, your low rank can be making good money. Your top rank can be making even higher money. Understand? So understand the pyramid in corporate business is all the same one. You see? So you see, but if in a network marketing company, right, you have more distributors than your customers, then something is very, very wrong with the business already. Understand? You always want to have more customers. You want to have more customers, all right, than your distributors. When you have more distributors than your customers, then something is wrong. Understand? So I hope you all understand this concept of what really a pyramid is, kind of thing. Same thing, your corporate structure, if less customers, then your business is losing money. So again, any business, right, just like the pyramid, all takes time. You cannot build up a strong, solid company with a lot of customers from day one. You cannot take 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 year. It takes at least a few years to actually build the foundation. Then your customers start coming in. Now, I want you to understand, you see, even in soccer corporation, also the same thing one. You see your owners, your managers, players, media management, and even employees. Who is at the bottom of the pyramid in the soccer corporate structure? All right, who? In the comment, let me know. Who is at the bottom? Who feeds the corporation? The soccer fans, right? So the soccer fans are at the bottom of the pyramid. And now let me ask you this, and in the comment, let me know. Are there more soccer players or are there more soccer fans? Are there more professional soccer players or are there more soccer fans? Right? So there are definitely more soccer fans. So these soccer fans are feeding the corporation. You know, they buy the merchandise, they buy the tickets, you know, they pay money to so that all these people can actually make money. Understand? So again, you want to understand how a pyramid actually works. One, the foundation, the whole foundation of business, it's all come down to the customers, which is in this case the soccer fans. So never again, right? Okay, when people were to challenge you, is this one of those pyramid? All right, you can always ask back, what's a pyramid to you? What's the definition of a pyramid? Understand? Soccer fans. How many of you are soccer fans, by the way? Now, soccer fans, right? Okay, what is a soccer corporation actually selling? What is selling? All right, entertainment. They don't have an actual, you know, product lah, you know, but it's actually entertainment. So the soccer fans actually pay money because of how they feel, right? The entertainment, that kind of thing. Now, that's why when you run a business, right, you always want to know, how does your product make people feel? So when you're running a direct selling company, your traditional business, or whatever, right, it's all about the product. How does your product make people feel? Does it add value to people? If it add value to people, you have more customers coming in, and then you have a strong, solid foundation. Okay, so this is my, you know, I hope you all enjoy this analogy. If you enjoy this analogy of the pyramid, type yes, let me know if it helps you, if it add value to you. All right, let me know in the comment, does it help add value to you? Okay, now this is the Egypt that I went to. It's just a very short, maybe 6 to 8 hours. I can't really, you know, you won't really get to really understand, you know, the feeling unless you're actually there, right? Just like, you know, again, Egypt, right? This whole pyramid, right? It's all about the story, ma. We going there, we are the customers. What we pay for what? We go there, do we get any product? We don't, right? We are the customer. We are at the bottom of the pyramid. When we go there, we willingly pay people money. And what do we pay them for? For the feeling, for the memory, for the experience. Understand? So I hope really this helps you understand when you are running a business. Okay? Now, from Egypt, no, I went there, you know, touch and go only for the Egypt place. After the next place, right? Where is the next place? Can you guess? Who can guess it right? Where is next? Where is after Egypt? Which country? That's right. It's Italy. Which part of Italy? Which part of Italy? Which part of Italy? So many of Italy. There's Florence, you know, there's Rome. Yeah, it's Rome now, by the way. So in Rome, right? What's at Rome? What's at Rome? Oh, France? No, not France. I've been to France, by the way. France, I went to Nice. Nice. I used to call it Nice. I went to Nice. Yeah. So in Italy, right? It's a Rome, which is the Roman Colosseum, right? So the Roman Colosseum, there's a lot of stories, you know, horror, you know, gory, you know, all the cruel, you know, when they kill the animals, kill the people, you know, that kind of thing, just for entertainment. So the Colosseum has great stories on Rome. Okay. Now, when I reached there, right, when I reached to Rome, right, this is where I stayed in Rome. Alright, this was an Airbnb that I booked. The reason why I booked Airbnb was because the rooms in Rome was super expensive, and you know, not so small compared to Airbnb. You see, I get such a big place, not really big lah, but then for one person, I got my own place, I got kitchen, I got second level, I even got my own shower. Very stylish. Got taste or not? When I booked this place, very high review lah. So this is the place I stayed in Rome. This is who? Marilyn Monroe, right? Or Marilyn Monroe, right? On the table there. Yeah, so this is my place I stayed in Rome. All right. So the one thing I remember when I first reached into Rome, right, was so when I reached to Rome, right, the very first thing I did, right, was I went downstairs. I wanted pastry. I was so craving for pastry. So when I went down, I saw a long queue of people. Okay, and I'm thinking, so okay, I don't know how you guys, you know, are in your culture, but in Singapore, right, when we see queue, we naturally move to the queue one. Okay, we don't even know what is it about. So I didn't even know what's the shop name or pastry name. I only know that people say, oh, pastry. Okay, so I just queue and wait. I didn't even see what pastry they're selling. I just queue there. I queued for 1 hour 15 minutes and finally reached inside and I buy the pastry. I buy. Wow, tell you, this was the first thing I reached to when in Rome. Yep, Jason Tabone looks romantic. Just me and Marilyn Monroe in the room. Yeah. So when I went to Rome, right? Let me see. Yeah. So by the way, Jason, this is my backpack. There, my Bobby backpack. Oh, luckily, right, I was wearing this backpack when I reached Rome just on the, I think, second day. When I was visiting the Colosseum, I went to visit the Colosseum on the second day. By the time I reached back to my room, right, I saw there was one long line of cut on my backpack. So there was somebody who attempted to cut open my bag to actually steal stuff. But luckily, the bag that I bought was meant to not be cut. The Bobby bag meant to not be cut one. So they cut this one, but then they cannot. And then on the side also there was a small cut, but it couldn't be cut. So it's amazing. Luckily, I bought this Bobby bag. And this bag which I almost lost, by the way. So, by the way, how many of you watched this movie Gladiator? How many of you watched this movie Gladiator by Russell Crowe? Russell Crowe. How many of you? Winner of 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture in 2000. Any of you have watched this movie, The Gladiator by Russell Crowe? One of my all-time favorites of this movie. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much for you, this movie. Oh, Alvin saw it, right? Mona also saw it, Gladiator. Was it one of your all-time favorite? This is one of my all-time favorite movie. Now, this movie, right? I don't want to spoil too much for you for those who have not watched this movie. But if you have not watched this movie, right, go and watch this movie. It will become the biggest regret of your life if you never watch this movie. Now, don't want to spoil too much, but I just give you a general story, a general idea that Russell Crowe is the main lead. He was a general during the Roman times. All right, very, very highly regarded general. Okay, and he was how to say, everybody respected him and followed him and really he commanded a huge influence in the empire. All right, even more so than the king himself or the emperor himself. So this actually made the king and emperor the king very jealous of his influence. All right, so the king actually want to destroy his power, and eventually the king actually did it. He go and frame Russell Crowe, and then after that, it really drive him to the bottom of the the pyramid lah. So to become the whole story is a long story, but he became a gladiator, if you all know, right? So the gladiator, it's worse than a slave, worse than worse than a prisoner. In prison, at least you get locked up, you can still get out, but a gladiator, right, if you're locked up, right, the only thing you can do is you can only fight your way until either you die or you win and you get your freedom. So Russell Crowe, from the top of the pyramid as a general, he dropped down all the way to become a gladiator, right? If you all watch this movie. So and after that, right? Okay. So in the movie, right, we really see all the fights in the Gladiator in the show, right? Where he in the Roman Colosseum, he actually did his signature. Are you not entertained, right? So do y'all remember that part? If y'all remember that part, comment here. This was an amazing movie. So one of the things that I really learned from this movie, right? How many of you actually learned things from this movie? Let me know. What are the things that you learned? One of the things that I really learned from this movie, right, was that leadership, right? Okay, real leadership is more powerful and more important than having a title. Would you agree? Would you agree? Real leadership is more important than having a title. Real leadership is more important and more powerful than having a title, right? When we talk about this, right, you see, he was a general, okay, and even if he dropped to the lowest of the category with a title of a gladiator or a slave or prisoner, whatever, right, people still listen to him, people still follow him. Even the king who is a higher title than him, they don't follow him like Russell Crowe. So it's all really about leadership. Leadership is more important than an actual title. Agree? If you agree, type yes. All right. Then the second thing I really learned about this movie, right, it's the future is really unpredictable. So you will never expect, all right, you are a general, the top of the chart, And then after that, right, suddenly your life from a general suddenly become what? A gladiator, a prisoner. So you really must know that our future cannot predict one. You cannot always think that you're always on top. So all these titles, one thing I want to really share, right? All these titles, money, status, fame, all these are all very fleeting. You know, it comes and go. People can know you today. People can, respect you today, but they can forget you tomorrow. People know you today, tomorrow forget you already. So all these are fleeting. You can be rich today, have a lot of money today, you suddenly no money already. So, but one thing that will always stay on, right, is that leadership. So you always want to focus on personal progression, personal leadership, so that you keep growing, and this stays on with you for the rest of your life, and nobody can take that away from you. All right. So the future is unpredictable. Now, when it's so unpredictable, you always want to react accordingly. You always want to adapt to it. Just like now, the COVID period, right? Whoever start a company earlier this year or late last year, right? Totally unexpected, right? If your company is brick and mortar, or the COVID coming, you suddenly all have to collapse already. So all this kind of thing, like the COVID-19, right, is unpredictable. It's about how we adapt to it. Are you able to adapt from offline to online? You know, you want to build up the adaptability in you. Okay, so I hope y'all, if you have not watched this movie, go and watch it. If you have watched this movie, go and watch it again. All right, okay. Now, so I went in. You go and see the whole Colosseum. Very nice. A lot of people, by the way, try to go down there but cannot go down there. So if you have not been to Rome, right, really go there. You'll see the whole feeling in Rome very different, very atas one, very, very, very artsy fartsy. I would say the whole place. When I went there, right, my friend actually told me, right, that when you go to Rome, must drink coffee and people watch. I think, what the heck, go there, drink coffee, people watch. So funny. But when you go there, right, you will know what it feels like. It's very nice to walk in Rome, the whole feeling, the people there, the air. I tell you, very atas, very atas. How many of you went to Rome before, by the way? Any of you went to Rome before? Who have went to Rome before? Who have not went to Rome before also? Who wants to go to Rome? Who wants to make it your bucket list? Is it in your bucket list, Rome? Yeah. Me is what? Me. Have you went before? You have went before? Have you went to Rome before? How did? I went to Rome. I stayed there for 4 days and 3 nights. I think it was more than enough for me. I visited a lot of places in Rome because I was all by myself. When you travel alone, right, that's the good thing. You have a lot of freedom to go and look see around one. All right, so very good place. Then I went to the Vatican City. How many of you know what some of the facts of Vatican City? And what are some of the facts of Vatican City? Do you all know? This is the Vatican Museum. All the art, I can't see, I don't understand art, but people like me who don't even understand art, right, were already fascinated and impressed by, all the art in the Vatican Museum. Joanne Tan went twice and want to go again. So you see, hearing from Joanne Tan, right, okay, she went twice and want to go again, right? Those who have not go to Rome, all right, save money now, okay, make it your bucket list and go to Rome, okay? So, at the Vatican City, it's the smallest country in the world. How many of you know that Vatican City is the smallest country in the world? Even the Pope also stays there. And the Pope stays at the Vatican Palace. I didn't even know Vatican City was a country until I went to. I realized that I remember need passport or something to actually get through there. So amazing place. So I went to Rome 4 days 3 nights, more than enough for me. Okay, how beautiful. Yeah. All the photos, right, were all in my hard drive, which I couldn't access to. I would love to show even more photos, man, but then my hard drive spoiled. So I only got all this left. Right. Oh, by the way, the one thing, right, I remember, there is no income tax. Jason Tabot, this one you also know. Wow, best country, small country, no income tax. Yeah. So one thing, right, for me, right, the Roman Colosseum was supposed to be the most memorable thing for me in Rome, but it's not the most memorable thing for me in Rome. You know, it's which one? It is this thing. gao lat. Okay, in English it's called chestnut. In Singapore we call it gao lat, chestnut. So when I went there, I was surprised to see this. Oh, chestnut. I don't really eat chestnut one. I don't even eat this gao lat one. But I happened to see, okay, in Asia we have this, you know, in Chinatown and everywhere. It's €5, you know, for this chestnut. So I just happened to buy one. Wow, but it's so freaking tasty, man. I buy it every day. There was one time I even bought 2 packs, right, back to my room, and then I watch movie, and then at the same time I eat at the same time. Chestnuts. Yeah, man. Hey, any of you like chestnuts or not? Oh, Rome one, so far to date, right? Okay, Rome's one is the best. This guy on the street there cooking, frying. Super nice, man. Hey, any of you went to Rome and eat chestnut before or not? Any of you went to Rome and eat chestnut before? If you never go back to Rome and eat, okay? So, so this is my Italy trip, right? And after that, right, what's after Rome? What's after Rome? What's after Rome? What's after Italy? Okay, it's the long journey all the way from Italy, right, to another continent. Which part? Which one? I have some ready to put on our fire. Chestnut, huh? So what's after Italy? The next country? Yep, it's Brazil. No, France. What's in France? Mona, what's in France? Which wonder of the world? Which wonder is in France? I don't know which part. Oh, Paris. Paris, the Eiffel Tower. No. The Eiffel Tower was one of the older, they were one of the wonder of the world, but they were taken over by the new 7 wonders. So I didn't go to Paris. Oh. No, the next one is Brazil. Which part of Brazil? Which part of Brazil? Well, I see Brazil, Mexico, Peru. Which part of Brazil? How many of you know which part of Brazil? All right, Brazil. This part, which is Rio de Janeiro. They say that, right? It was said that God took 6 days to build the earth. Okay, to create the earth. God took 6 days to create the earth. The final day, God decided to create the harbor of Rio de Janeiro. so that is what when I reached there, they actually told me this one. You can see from this picture, it's amazing, very beautiful. Okay, so when I reached there, right, Rio de Janeiro, went there, you know, took a picture, and you can see on this was October 4th, 2016. The first thing I thought was time to look for Brazilian food at the Copacabana beach. So you can see, oh, I reached there very greedy. I don't know, somehow when you travel, you just want to eat and eat and eat. I didn't eat all, you know, but I eat a lot. So when I reached there, right, this is the hotel I check in. Now, if you were ever to go to Rio de Janeiro, okay, how many of you ever went to Rio before? How many of you went to Rio before? Raise your, not raise your hand. Comment. If you have went to Rio before, okay, type Y, type yes, Okay, if you want to go to Rio, all right, type W. I'm just trying out. All right, so if you have went to Rio before, type yes. If you want to go to Rio, type W. Do you want to make Rio your bucket list? Now, if you ever go to Rio de Janeiro, right, I encourage you, you know, to book this hotel called Arena Copacabana Hotel. Why? Okay, because this is really one of the best hotel after all my research. Okay, in terms of cost, price, and quality and location. So far, out of all of it, this is really the best one. Arena Copacabana Hotel. Joey Tay, yes, with your fiance. Okay, wow, so many places to go. Joey just went to Fiji Island. Faustina, bucket list. Joanne Tan, one also. Wow. So no one have went to Rio before. Come on, man. Anyone went to Rio de Janeiro? Okay, Rio. Okay, the reason why I wanted to go Rio was also on my bucket list was because of a movie called Rio. How many of you watched the movie Rio? The cartoon, the bird one. How many of you watched that movie? So when it was because of that movie, I wanted to go to Rio. Okay, so now I booked this hotel called Arena Copacabana Hotel. Okay, it's right smack in the middle of the Copacabana beach. The whole place right in the middle. All the entertainment is right in the middle over there. And the price, okay, it's about maybe very close by and near to the JW Marriott. Right, you all know JW Marriott, but it's 1/3 the price of JW Marriott. And you can see I even have my own living room, all right? And you can see, right, I even have the whole, you know, my own living room, my bedroom. You see, got 2 TV there, 1 TV here, one TV inside, all to myself, man. So good, man. Real, Joanne done a Real and Real 2. Hey, that's an amazing movie, Real. So then after you can see, right, you got one chair there. You can see, you can sit at this chair there, and then you look out to the Copacabana beach. And then after you got a rooftop to see the Copacabana beach. And then after that, at nearby, right, you can see, oh wait, I don't know if you can see, you can see I'm pointing to the statue, the real statue, the what's that, Christ Redeemer statue. Okay, so this is a hotel that this is really why they don't pay me to do sponsorship or, you know, or advertisement. I really just want to share out of just want to share good things. Okay, so okay, one thing when I reach to Rio, right, I'm always eating somehow. This is amazing experience. I ordered a shrimp, cocktail shrimp with pizza while watching a movie. And when I was there in Rio, right, thinking, wow, this is life, man. This is life, man. We're eating cocktail shrimp, cheesy pizza while watching show at Rio de Janeiro. Telling you, all right, you must go. So what? Okay, now when I went to Rio, when I saw the movie Real and Real 2, which like what Joanne Tan actually mentioned, the thing that really caught my eye, right, was actually riding this what do we call this? What do you call this? I can't remember already. But Jason, what hot pot? What's this? Hang gliding, right? So you can see I posted this on Facebook October 5th, going to experience the life of a bird in Rio in a moment. So doing hang gliding in Rio was one of my ultimate bucket list in my life. All right. So when I went to Rio, when I took this, right, how many of you ever took hang gliding before? How many of you went to take hang gliding before? If you have taken hang gliding before, type me. Hang gliding, yeah. So if you have taken hang gliding before, right, you will know that the scariest part of hang gliding, right, is actually running towards the off the hill. So you want run, and then you will drop down first, then you go up. So that is hang gliding. Now, if you have never taken before, okay, you just need to overcome the first part only. Just run, and you'll fall. Prepare to fall, and then you'll go up like a kite like that. I want to show you guys, right, okay, a short video of my this hang gliding experience. Now, if you can hear the music, right, okay, type yes the comment. All right, Jason, yeah, I was scared to do it, man, but then, you know, if it's a bucket list, you know, just you know, face your fear and just do it. So I want to show you the video. All right, enjoy. All right, if you can hear the music, please let me know. Type yes in the comment. Okay, enjoy. Nice or not? Nice or not? All right. Hey, if you like it, type yes. If you like it, you know, click on the like button. You know, give me a heart or whatever. Maybe even type like in the comment. Let me know. All right. So this was an amazing shot taken at the hang gliding at Rio. You can see the Rio Harbor. Oh man, this is $1 million shot, man. So one of the things that you really want to do when you go to Rio de Janeiro is to really you know, look at this, really ride on this hang gliding. So it's an amazing experience. Okay, so okay, one thing when I went to the Christ Redeemer, you must know that Christ Redeemer, right, is usually very, very, very crowded. It's always packed with people one. All right. And because it's recognized as one of the seven wonders of the world, the 7 new modern wonders of the world. So it's always packed with people. Now when it's always packed with people, right? You want to take a nice shot of it, right? It's not easy, right? So you have to be smart like Lucas Lee. Okay, you have to do your research fast, right? So how do I take a shot like that when not much people there? Simple, all right? Find out what is the first timing to actually get up there. So I researched I forgot already, but I found out the first timing to get up there. I think it was very early. I woke up very early, all right? And then after that, right, when I reached there, I make sure I was first in line. And then there's a lift, and then there's stairs, right? So I was first in line. The moment they open up the gates and say, let's go, all right, I ran. I didn't take the lift because the lift too long already. So I ran up the stairs all the way up to the Christ Redeemer, okay? And then after I ran to this position, and it literally only took me less than 30 seconds to set up this shot and then quickly take a picture, all right, before the crowd came up. Bam! I got my job done already. Oh, Jason giving some history lesson. Constructed in 1922 and 1931, 30 meters high, unreached 28 meters wide. Oh. Oh, by the way, there are some people who actually climb up to the Christ Redeemer, right, to actually stand on the shoulders. Not me lah. If you are that adventurous, right, you can actually climb up there, take a picture, take a selfie from there. If you are that adventurous, but by the way, because I think there's a door to his shoulder one or something like that. All right, if you go to the Christ Redeemer. Now, so this is one. So okay, by the way, this shot, right, was taken really 30 seconds. I reached up, took me 30 seconds. I pump, take a picture, and I took a shot with not much people there. After that, the whole place packed with people already. And even rain. You can see, right, the dark clouds. You can see the dark clouds above. All right, it was already preparing the rain. So luckily, I went there early. Luckily, I take the shot early. Luckily, everything all before it rained. Then suddenly, rain already. But even though when it was raining, right, many people were still there, or happily laughing in the rain, or taking pictures. When you're traveling, people go crazy one. Yeah, 8-meter pedestal and it sits on. Yep, amazing place. All right. So this, yeah. So today, great shot. Okay. By the way, if you have heard my first part, right? Okay. I lost my backpack. Luckily, I found my backpack, so you can see all the pictures. I just want to show my backpack. All right. So you see how? Okay. This is the Brazil one already. All right. Now the final one of today. Okay. The final one, not the final of the 7 wonders. All right. There'll be the final one today is what? What's after Brazil? Come on, which one? What's after Brazil? Let me know. Well, we have a lot of first timers listening. If you are new to the first time, type N. If you're new, watching it for the first time, if you missed part 1, you're watching part 2, type N. What's after Brazil? What's after Brazil? What's beside Brazil? It's over here. It's over here. Just testing you guys. Just testing all of you. What's after Brazil? Africa? Oh, Africa is here. Africa is here. Africa, it's Victoria Falls, right, at Zimbabwe. Yeah, but the Victoria Falls is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. So I went to all 7 man-made wonders, the modern wonders, but not the 7 natural ones. Yeah. So Victoria Falls is, it's I've not been there. It's my bucket list. I heard there's a devil pool over there. Yep, you're right. Peru. Yep. The next place I went to, it's Peru. What's in Peru? Come on, what's in Peru? What's in Peru? Exactly, Machu Picchu. How many of you wants to go to this place? Machu Picchu. All right, if you want to go to this place, right, type W. Come on. Go type W. If this is one of your bucket list, type W. I want to go. All right. If you went there before, type Y. Peru. How many of you went there before? What was experience going to Machu Picchu? Now now the high. Okay. WW Machu Picchu. Okay. So Jason last week asked me, right, what was my favorite wonder of the world, right? He mentioned Machu Picchu. He guessed Machu Picchu, but not true. My first was actually Petra. That's my number 1 favorite. My number 2, it's actually Machu Picchu, right? So Machu Picchu, right? it's also known as the lost city of Inca, if I pronounce it correct. All right, it's the lost city of Inca. There was a civilization there. By the way, if you go and read about Machu Picchu, right, during earthquakes, right, okay, this whole Stone Age, right, you will see the stones dancing and everything, and then it will fall back into place one. So when I see Faustina, so many one, Machu Picchu, it's a must go, please, I beg you all, if you don't go the rest, never mind, must go Machu Picchu. All right, but you want to, of course, it takes some, fitness level to actually explore Machu Picchu, especially if you want to climb the mountain. You cannot climb the mountain, all right? But one thing you want to take note, right? If you want to go to Machu Picchu, you want to climb the Huayna Picchu, okay? So later I'll show you the spelling of Huayna Picchu. Now Huayna Picchu, right? Okay. By the way, Machu Picchu, right? Every day there are maybe 4,000-5,000 people visiting there, or maybe more. I don't know, right? But Huayna Picchu, only every day, right? Only can have maximum 100 to 200 people climb the mountain every day. So if you want to climb Mount Huayna Picchu, right, you must book tickets one, and you must book at least 2 months in advance. No chance one. They don't give chance one, by the way. Okay. So I want to share with you my experience, okay, of what happened. I faced some, challenge here. So from Brazil, right, okay, from Rio to, I'll give you a little context of what happened. Okay, from Brazil to Peru, all right, you need to take a flight from Rio airport, fly into Lima, and then Lima, fly into Cusco. That is how you get into Machu Picchu. So that was my flight plan. Okay, now my whole entire trip, right? Okay, it's okay for me to have a flight delay. There is only one part that I cannot have a flight delay. Everything I gave a leeway of at least some time, but this one from Rio to Peru, I cannot afford to get a flight delay, and it was the only one that gave me that freaking flight delay. All right, so somehow law of attraction, what you focus on expands. So I really focus on, please don't flight delay, please don't flight delay, please don't flight delay, and it really gave me a flight delay. Shit. so because of that flight delay, right? Okay, now you want to get there, right? Okay, you're from Rio to get into Lima to Cusco, and once you reach into Cusco, right, you must drive in all the way to the train station. I think maybe 1 or 2 hours, and then from the train station you must take a train ride, maybe about 3 hours, all the way into Machu Picchu. All right, so every day is all timed properly one. All right, now the thing about the train station, the train ride, is you must book in advance one, and if you don't book in advance, there is no slot for you, then you cannot get into Machu Picchu. Now for me, right, my journey was supposed to be from from the airport, go into Machu Picchu. I will stay one night there. Next morning I wake up, visit Machu Picchu, and get out already. I only visit there for one night only. Also, that was how tight my schedule is. Now, because of that flight delay, I have to miss my train ride, which will miss my hotel and everything all, and I'll miss my ticket to Huayna Picchu, and everything all get jammed up. So at the moment when I saw the flight delay, right, I couldn't do anything. I was so frustrated, so stressed. It's like, oh my god, I have to miss this wonder. So it will become like an international joke. Visiting the 7 wonders of the world, but I miss one. You see? So at the moment, right, when I have this stress and this this frustration, right? Okay, I suddenly just turn it around. Because I have time there. Why not let me call up and settle everything? I rebook my hotel, I cancel my hotel booking, pay more money to get a hotel, try to rebook my train ride and everything, try to rebook my driver from fetching me at a different time, and everything all haywire. The one thing, right, that I couldn't rebook was the train ticket. Now I called the train station, the train company so many times. Please, I cannot miss this one. Please. I really beg, and please give me one time slot. They say no. I show you the email. Let me show you my email. That kind of frustration. How many of you ever felt this frustration before? Have you ever felt this kind of frustration before? Flight delay frustration, right? So when I felt this frustration, right, I sent an email, I called them, So you see, I sent an email. My name is Lucas Lee. My flight is delayed. I was supposed to reach Gogo at 12:15 and catch the Ole Te Tambo train to Machu Picchu. But now my flight is only reaching Cusco at 4 p.m. Can you help me change the timing of the train to 7 p.m. instead? Please, thank you. I called one time. They said no. It's fully booked. Okay, fully booked, fully booked, fully booked. I beg. I get angry. I use literally every sales tactic I can, right? Okay, on that person. I call until the person, right? Okay, hang up my phone, hang up my phone. All right, I call again. I call again, and I wasn't using WhatsApp internet call. I'm using actual, phone call. So it's an overseas call, which was very expensive. So I call, I beg, I use all kinds, I try to sweet talk my way. I try to use humor. I try to use anger as a customer. I try to guilt trip. I try to use everything. I call and talk for 1 hour. I call, the person put down. I call, I pick. I wanted it. So, I was very determined to get there. So I think more than 10 times, at least 10 times. All right. But finally, that person gave up. The person said, okay, stop calling. I'll put you on the 12 midnight train ride. 12 midnight train ride. So you see, I asked for a 7 p.m. one, right? But then it ended up to be a 12 midnight train ride. So the train ride, okay, would reach into Machu Picchu, okay, at around 4 a.m. or so, all right? It's a 3 hours train ride. So by the time I reach my hotel, it would be 4 a.m. I need to wake up at 5 a.m. plus like that. So desperation, but no choice. Also, I really went there. Really luckily, right, I went there. You see, my flight ticket, everything so crazy the time. So I even posted this picture on Facebook. You all can see October 8th, where I wrote, almost had to give Machu Picchu a miss. Had a flight delay to the one place that required precise timing. The flight delay caused a ripple effect, resulting in more than 10 overseas phone calls from Brazil to Peru. Oh, by the way, my phone bill, just that phone bill, just calling and calling, was more than 100 Singapore dollars. Right? So, every train timing was not available as it's a Friday. Luckily, really put me into midnight. So one thing that I really learned from this experience, right, was you must know that, everything you plan, right, won't go smoothly like you expect one. There's always things changing, and a lot of things are all beyond our control. All right. So you can plan all you want, and many things are beyond our control, like this COVID-19, like this my flight delay. You cannot control it, right? So it's not about how we can control and predict what happens. It's a lot more about how we react to it. Now, if the flight delay happened and I didn't just keep fighting for it, all right, then I would never have visited Machu Picchu. I would have told people I went to 6 of the 7 wonders of the world. So the whole thing was crazy already, right? So my driver fetched me. I was so happy. Fetched me to the train station. Oh, by the way, this driver cannot speak English one. And then because when we reached the train station, it was very early. He really spent time to chit chat with me. We had a very interesting conversation about his family, about business. He asked me about business advice, and he asked a lot about business advice. He told me he was going to start about a business. Then after that, we know how we communicated. Since he cannot speak English, we use a phone. Where's my phone now, by the way? Oh, never mind. We use a phone, all right, to communicate, and then using the Google Translator. So I told him in this, and then after he used his language, and explained to me in Google Translator, and we were just laughing through the conversation. It was really, really, really fun. So sometimes, I think this wouldn't have happened if my flight didn't delay. Now, what I really believe, right, was everything really happened for a reason. Because of the flight delay, we had such a conversation, and maybe in that conversation, I really added value, share some really great advice to him and tips to him. Maybe because of that, really impacted his life. So I really believe that everything really happens for a reason. That's why from the very first live video I made, always trust in the process and let the journey unfold by itself. Okay. Now, so this was the train station. We spent some time there, and finally I went into, he brought me to meet place. I know this was like in the middle there. So I meet some of the cultural things, all this kind of stuff. And then after that, I stayed in this hotel called the Gringo Bills Hotel. Now, if you want to go to Machu Picchu, right, this is a really nice place to stay. Although I only stayed there for 1 hour, by the time I reached to the hotel, right, was around 4 a.m. already. 4 a.m. already. And By the time I sleep, right, was 4:30 a.m. already. Now, the poor receptionist, right, okay, was waiting for me because I was supposed to arrive much earlier, but because of the flight delay. So this person, this receptionist was supposed to sleep already much earlier, but then he waited for me all the way until 4:30 a.m. because he saw there was one guest that have not yet checked in, and that was me. So by the time I reached there at 4 a.m., he was like, wow, you're finally here. You are here, man. So he gave me the key and he finally off the lights and went to sleep already. So I checked in at 4:30 a.m. I checked out at around 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. I slept for me. So I checked out at around 5:30 a.m. I slept for less than an hour. it was a joke, by the way. Then I took my luggage and I went to Machu Picchu. Right. So this is Machu Picchu. Nice or not? Nice or not? Hey, if y'all think it's nice, type nice. Machu Picchu. This is the lost city of Inca. So you can see we are above the sky. By the way, to let you all know, if because I saw a lot of comments, some of you really want to go to Machu Picchu. Oh, by the way, I made it. Hey, clap hand. Yeah, thank you. I made it. Yes. Fight for it. Now, I want you to know, if you ever go to Machu Picchu, correct, you must be prepared because some of you may not be able to take the altitude pressure, right? Some people, when they arrive to the airport, the moment they touch down, only they can really feel the the altitude pressure, and then you just doom. So some people can be quite serious one. You want to, I don't know how you can actually do it, but I think they said eat chocolate or something. So I actually bought a lot of chocolate. It was a good reason for me to eat chocolate. I love chocolate, so so you will have altitude pressure one. Then when you go to Machu Picchu, it's even higher. So Machu Picchu is one of the highest place in the world, the most elevated place in the world. Yep. Wow, Jason giving incredible facts. Machu Picchu is a 15th century Inca, how to pronounce, citadel. It sits on a 2,430-meter mountain ridge. It was most likely a sacred site for the sun god Inti, and to remind the local population of the power and might of Machachuti and the Inca Empire. Wow. Makes my wow, this is Jason very good. Comment like that makes my job very easy. So so if you arrive into Machu Picchu, take note of this altitude sickness thing. For me, I have no problem. It's not about how fit you are. I think it's genetics. I don't know. It's possibly. So if you get to Machu Picchu, you will see a place like that. It's very, very nice. All right. All these photos are all unedited one. All right. You can see I make some friends there. Somehow when you go on holiday, everybody very friendly one. You make some friends there. Say hello to everybody. These two ladies are so nice, man. So sweet ladies, man. We all take pictures together, laugh together, have fun together. And then after I posted this on my Facebook, I said I'm going to climb to the top of that mountain. So this is the famous Huayna Picchu. If you ever go to Machu Picchu, right, you make sure you want to climb this mountain. All right. So this mountain is called the Huayna Picchu. Very, very steep. You can imagine climb all the way to the top and how steep it is. It's a challenge. It's dangerous. All right. There's this thing called the Stairs of Death. All right. Later I'll show you the Stairs of Death. Now, when I climb this mountain, right, okay, met a lot of people along the way. This girl, let's do it, 加油. Then after that, you go up there, high five people, just having fun. And then after that, here, this is the Montana Huayna Picchu, altitude of 2,667. This is where I was, not yet the top yet, right? So you climb all the way, right? And that's where you get to the Stairs of Death. This is known as the Stairs of Death. Why is it called the Stairs of Death? All right, because a lot of people died climbing this stairs. You can see, right, there's no safety, anything. You fall means you are dead. All right, so if you ever go to Machu Picchu, all right, I encourage you, adventurous enough, to really go here. It's not like, wow, just like when you climb, right, just like climbing any normal stairs, common sense. Don't just dance and jump around the stairs, so just be like me, see? So scared until my hand also touching the steps. So I was climbing. You see, this guy very brave, no kick. But you see, I'm so scared to put my hand on the stairs there. So you climb all the way. Now, when you're climbing Machu Picchu all the way, right, Okay. Oh, by the way, how many of you, right, if you were to go to Machu Picchu, right, you will climb this stairs of death. If you're going to climb this, type Y. If you are not going to climb this, type N. Okay, you don't have to climb this. All right, it's just that this you really get to see. Later I'll show you the view. All right. Now, if you climb, I climb all the way to the top of the Huayna Picchu. Now, you want to be very smart about this. At the very top, right, there were a lot of people. Although every day only got 100 to 200 people can climb, but imagine at the mountain peak, right, at the peak, right, there are 100 to 200 people at the peak trying to take a picture of Machu Picchu. Can you imagine how dangerous it is to be at the top with so many people trying to squeeze? So I was trying to squeeze, trying to find a spot, trying to take picture. Everybody was all over there. Then I got so frustrated, I went down myself. So the thing is, one thing to really learn from this lesson is don't follow the crowd. All right? Don't follow the crowd. Be smart like Lucas Lee. Find your own area and you still get to see the whole Machu Picchu. This whole place, nobody. Just for me only. Hey Jason, I'm having trouble saying yes. Must climb. Okay. Maybe I'm scaring some of you guys. The stairs of death is just a name to create hype, but very seldom people fall. Unless you're really so stupid until you just jump around, dance around, and make fun. Of course, you will fall, you know. It's just like you want to climb any stairs and just fall down. So just be careful. All right, there's certain risk one definitely, but to tell you, right, it's worth the risk. Now you see, when I climb all the way here, right, there's this area here. It's just one level below the peak only. Oh, maybe, sorry, 2 levels below the peak. No, but I got the whole area to myself, and I'm looking up, right, at the peak over there, looking at all the stupid people, 100 over people trying to get a spot of this whole thing. When I got this, trying to get a nice shot of the whole Machu Picchu, while I myself get a shot of get a whole area VIP lounge to myself and look at the Machu Picchu. Now I want you to imagine, right? I want you to imagine how I would feel. Okay, I want you all to imagine and describe in the comment how you, if it's you, if you are feeling this. What is your feeling like if you are me sitting like that? How many of you will feel scared? My mother almost killed me, man, when she saw this shot. because when I played the video, right, that was showing this part, right, she was like, "Hey, yo, Lucas, how dare you!" How many of you will feel scared? How many of you will feel in awe? What would you be feel? What's the okay? I want you to imagine the emotion you are having. I would be having. I want you to imagine the emotion. Okay, Huayna Picchu. Okay, it's okay. Machu Picchu, right? It's one of the highest place on earth, right? With high altitude. All right. And Huayna Picchu is the highest mountain in Machu Picchu. And I'm at the top of Huayna Picchu. Now, am I right to say that I'm literally at the top of the world? Right? I'm literally at the top of the world. Okay, I want you to imagine that feeling. Sitting at the edge over there, at the top of the world. And right in front of my eyes, right in front of my face, right in front of my sight is one of the 7 wonders of the world, Machu Picchu. Now, how priceless is that? So, can you imagine that? I cannot describe that feeling, you know. Even till today, I still can, you know, somehow every time when I think of that moment again, when I made this slide today, by the way, I really think of that moment. I'm like, wow, that emotion rush. It's really in awe, man. At the top of the world, looking at one of the 7 wonders of the world. And I tell you, you must be there, man. You have to go there. You have to go to Machu Picchu, and if possible, climb the Huayna Picchu. And I will tell you, you will never get another emotion like this. All right, that's why this is my 2nd favorite place on earth. Okay, Machu Picchu. All right, so okay, not on earth. The 2nd favorite place of the 7 wonders of the world. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy today's sharing. Can I ask what's your biggest takeaway? Okay, what's your biggest takeaway today? What's your biggest takeaway? By the way, what's your biggest takeaway? Let me share with me what was your biggest takeaway as you hear from today's today's live video. What was your biggest takeaway? That was great. Mona Walker. Yeah. Machu Picchu is amazing, man. Wendy Hora, breathtaking. I want to travel more. I would love to travel too. So what was your biggest takeaway today? My biggest, okay, when I created all these slides, right? It's also really an opportunity for me to learn things. For example, when I was making the slides of the the Roman Colosseum today, it actually reminded me of the movie Gladiator. So and really in the movie Gladiator, right, it really reminded me of all the lessons about Russell Crowe, in a character. Right, really, it's so much from he was a top general and dropped to the low rank of a gladiator, a slave, a prisoner, and yet people still follow him and trust him and believe in him, and he still commanded huge influence to the crowd, his colleagues, the gladiators and everything. So to me, really, leadership is so much more powerful than just a title. So really one thing you want to really focus on is your own personal development, on your own leadership. And that's how you can really grow as a person. Because, if you really focus on money, right, money is always fleeting, come and go on. But when you focus on personal development, right, you really grow, and nobody can actually take that away from you. That is really my biggest takeaway. And the second big takeaway for me, right, was that life is really unpredictable. From a general, you can really become the highest to the lowest, and who predicts that? You see, just like the COVID-19, who predicts this? Nobody was prepared for this, but some people thrive during this crisis. All right, so don't try not to, that also reminded me of my flight to Machu Picchu, the flight delay. So many things are all beyond our control. All these external factor. Don't focus on the things that you cannot control. Focus on the things that you can. So you want to really become better so that you know how to adapt to each and every situation. All right. So yep, life lessons on this journey. Keep climbing until you get there. One of the things that I really kind of like amazed by myself was that time how much I want to get to Machu Picchu. And normally maybe most people, or maybe myself, I would even give up on, okay, I cannot get a train ticket. I try one time, two time, cannot. I caught and use everything I can, every emotion I know, just to get a train ticket until the person finally gave up. Really more than 10 calls, 10 overseas calls. The person hang out with me so many times. I call until I get it. So really determination, man. Determination will get you what you want. Okay? So share with me, what was your favorite of the four? What was the favorite of your four? Of the four places that you saw, that you've seen today? Which one do you like most? Was it Egypt? Was it Italy? Was it the Pyramid of Giza? The Roman Colosseum? Was it the Christ Redeemer? Or was it Machu Picchu? Let me know in the comment, which one did you like most about it? Was it the Pyramid of Giza? Come on, let me see voting. Which one was your favorite? Pyramid of Giza? Was it the Roman Colosseum? Was it Christ Redeemer? Or was it Machu Picchu? Faustina, rewatch The Gladiator. Francisco, life is an adventure. Yeah, man. Well, can't wait for COVID-19 over, then we can go on more adventures together. Oh, by the way, Francis went to Egypt. She was one of those person who went to Egypt, right? Okay, because I went to Egypt only one day only. Okay, it was a stopover, it's not even one full day. She went there for 5 days, 4 nights. Wow, her pictures are so irritating, man. Wow, she say, wow, she was treated like a queen. Wow, I got flowers there. She went to this, went to that, and she come back and talk non-stop about it. It was 2 years already. 2 years already, she's still talking about Egypt, man. So, if you want to find out more about how to grade to Egypt, you can ask Francis. Yeah, man. Hey, Really, I think I also want to rewatch Gladiator. How many of you will want to rewatch Gladiator? Come on, who will want to rewatch? Who's going to rewatch Gladiator together? Who's going to rewatch Gladiator together? I want to watch Gladiator suddenly. Wendy Hora, Egypt. Yeah, Egypt. I think I would go back to Egypt again. Because I think I missed out on a lot of things. Things to me it was just a stopover. So Egypt, Great Pyramid of Giza. Jason, Peru, bro, but close with Egypt. Yep, close with Egypt. Machu Picchu, I would say Machu Picchu is really hands down the best of this four. To me, Machu Picchu is my favorite. Joey is going to watch again. Joey is going to watch again. Now, any questions? Any questions you would like to ask about this trip or any question in general? Anything you want to know? Yeah, let's do it in Raymond's Lounge with hotpot. Jason, I don't know in Australia, does it a hotpot? I think the hotpot in Australia is nothing compared to the one in Asia. If you've eaten hotpot in Asia, you will know that hotpot in Asia is hot, man. I get access to it so easily every day, but I still love hotpot. Everyone in Asia love hotpot. Okay. So, next week, right? So next week, right? Okay, it's the final part. It's the final part of this Seven Wonders series. All right, I leave all the best stories. Okay, literally all the best and epic stories towards the last. So I save all the best for last. You will see how I went to prison, I went to prison. Okay, you will see how I went to prison. I'll share a story about how I got lost in the desert. I went to one of the best under cave in the world. How I gambled and lost 18 times in a row. So a lot of epic stories will happen next week. I saved all the. So if you enjoy this first two part, right? How many of you enjoyed this first two part? Type yes. Let me know. If you enjoy this, type yes, enjoy. If you enjoy it. Now, if you enjoy this first two part, okay, you will love the final part. Okay, and when it comes to the final part, you want to make sure to be here for it. All right. For me, I'm just so excited to share about the final part. I saved the best for the last part. So how many of you in the comment, okay, is going to come live and join for the next and final part? How many of you will come for the final part? Let me know in the comment. Will you? I want to see who's watching it live. I want to see who's going to come for the final part. If you are going to come for the final part, type yes. All right. If you're coming. Okay, no. If you're coming for the final part next week, type coming. type me and coming. Name coming, I'm coming, whatever. Just let me know. I just want to know who's coming for the final part. Get ready. The final part. I'm ready. Okay, I already prepared all the stories for the final part already. That one. So all right. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight's live video. It's more than an hour. I'm surprised still got so many of you still watching it, man. Enjoy. All right, very good. Okay, so thank you everybody for tonight. All right, so see you next week for the final part, and be prepared. Share with all your friends, whoever love to travel, whoever wants to know travel here, who love to enjoy travel stories, who want to travel the seven wonders of the world, invite them on the final call next week, because I promise you they will be entertained. All right, just like Russell Crowe in The Gladiator, they will be entertained. All right, so thank you everybody for your time. Have a great night, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. All right, me coming me. Yes. All right, Elsie, Mary, Jason, Mona Walker, you know, Francis, all coming. Doreen, Elvin, all of you coming. All right. So thank you, everybody. Good night, everybody. See you next week. Have a great, great, and happy weekend. Those of you in Singapore, all right, tomorrow is country opening. All right, you can go out and meet your friends. Those of you who hand itchy want to play mahjong, you know, it's time to go out there. You can meet maximum 5 people. Mahjong only need 4. You know, whoever loves to play poker, please invite me. You know, I love to play poker. 5 friends. You know, let's do it. Okay. So good night, everybody. See you next week. Bye bye.